What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if you're a first-time viewer of my channel. But we're going to dive into the Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, the new footage that we got from the Super Bowl halftime show that they had here recently. And we definitely got some new footage I wanted to go over, some stills that I wanted to kind of try to elaborate on, give my theories on, and just build all-around excitement that we've got only 2 weeks until the premiere of the show and the return of Rick and Michonne back to our screens. So let's just dive into these photos and see what we got going on, because I got some pretty interesting theories and just all-around excitement to talk about the show. But this first shot, we just got Rick. He's up against this tree. He looks pretty beat up, or pretty... I don't know, this could be one of the pivotal moments of the show. This could be the opening scene of the first episode. So we got him up against this tree. It looks like he's already been through hell. And then we move on to the next shot. We've seen this shot in multiple trailers at this point, where he's rubbing the bullet up to his forehead, probably really contemplating giving up, because this could be at the point in his journey in the CRM where he's been there for years on end now, and he's tried to escape multiple times and he can't get away. So I could really see this as him contemplating even ending his life and just saying, fuck it, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. But thankfully, I don't think he's going to go that route. This is probably, I want to say, one of those moments where he's about to give up and then something happens that pulls him out of it. And then we see him running down this hallway, and he's in full CRM soldier getup. And then the next shot, we got Michonne walking down the same hallway. So is this at some point in the CRM that they actually find each other, and they have to play it cool? They can't let people know that they know each other from the past? Or just, is this her working up, getting to the position where she needs to be to get him out of there? So who knows what's going to happen with this shot. Then we get a little bit more kind of background, or just build up, I guess, of our supporting characters in Michonne's group. We get Michonne here with this group, and they're just kind of, I guess, talking about her past and why she's on this mission. But we get Michonne here with this kind of this smart-ass look on her face, like, you better watch what you say. And then we got the introduction of Nat here, who's really just trying to understand why she's on this mission, because they're kind of rehashing everything, saying how, so the last time you saw Rick, he blew himself up on a bridge, and this was years ago at this point. And he's just trying to really understand, why are you still looking for him after it's been so long? And then we got our 2 survivors here that Michonne first teamed up with at the end of her run on The Walking Dead, that she rescues and probably since have become pretty good friends with, saying, watch what you say. She's not to be fucked with. And then she goes on to agree, exactly, watch what you say. Then we get a shot of Jadis. We all know she is not anyone's favorite character, but it seems that she's going to play some sort of pivotal part in this particular story, leading up to Rick getting out, being with Michonne. And so moving on, we got another shot of her. It looks like she's on the hunt, possibly in the remains of another settlement or wherever this may be. And then we get an aerial shot of helicopters coming into what used to be probably a factory of sorts right there on, I would say that looks like it's on the river side. Then we get the CRM soldiers making their way into this facility, whatever it is, a chemical plant it looks like. Then we get that famous shot of what looks to be some sort of city or settlement on fire. Whether this is the doing of the CRM, I guess we'll find out. It probably is. Then we get a shot of Leslie Ann Brandt playing the part of Pearl Thorne. I think she is going to be a character that is kind of on the fence about the CRM, where she seems to have respect for Rick, but she does not have maybe the skill, the know-how, or just she's scared to leave this community behind. Maybe she has been there so long that she is scared to go out there and face the unknown, so she's kind of really on the fence as far as loyalty to the CRM. Then we get another shot of Jadis talking out of her ass. Then we get this dude. I think he's going to play a bigger part than we realize, because of some additional shots that we got coming up. Then we get another shot of Leslie Ann doing her thing. I feel like this could be a moment maybe where she's turning on some soldiers, or maybe she's out looking for Rick, or she comes across Michonne or somebody. But I think, again, her allegiance is kind of split down the middle there, where she is loyal to the CRM to a point, but she's willing to go outside the lines if she needs to. Now, this is the frame, or the next couple I wanted to talk about. We see this guy that I can't remember if we have a name for him or not. I've not heard one mentioned, but he seems to be the guy that is 100% CRM loyal, who will do anything for this military, for this organization, getting into it with Rick. And the next couple frames here, they're getting into it, they're fighting each other. And so maybe this is towards when Rick is on his way out, trying to make his way out of the CRM, and this guy's trying to stop him. Because like I said, I believe that this guy is 100% on the CRM side. He does not want to sway from it. Maybe he knows how powerful they are, the things they're willing to do to keep their secrets, so he's not going to fuck with them. Then this, I believe, is the moment. We've all seen the trailers, we've all seen the stills out there, where it's pretty clear that Rick lost his hand. And I think this is the moment that it happens. He is facing this walker that is on fire. It also looks like he has spikes coming out of it at random spots. Maybe this is something CRM does as training exercises, or who knows what they do or what they consider proving yourself. So I think this is a moment that Rick possibly is actually bitten, facing this kind of jazzed up walker, for lack of a better word, that he actually sustains an injury or a bite where he doesn't have a choice. And this flashes back to that opening photo that I had where he's up against the tree. I think this is right after that happens, and this is going to lead up to the moment where he decides to take off his own hand because he knows that's the only way to save his own life. And I know that's kind of a jump, but I think this is the moment where it all happens. This is the opening first few minutes of that first episode. Then we get Nat here again with his little homemade rocket launcher, or who knows what this is. And this, I think this is what leads up to this next moment with the CRM soldiers. This is him attacking them, trying to maybe make room for Michonne. And this is another interesting shot with Jadis. She already looks kind of sickly in this photo. And then we get this blistered up, nasty looking walker coming up behind her like she knows that he's there. Or maybe this is a moment that she thinks she's got the upper hand. This thing comes up on her and fucking takes a chunk out of her neck, or whatever's going to happen. But I don't think it ends well for her here. So this could be the defining moment for Jadis and her character, the closing point of her story, where she is simply taken out by a walker. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I think this is another moment from that fight with that CRM soldier where maybe this is the moment that Rick kills him or injures him to get away. And that kind of does it for the photos from this halftime preview that we got that did provide us with some additional footage, some additional information, and I think kind of gave some things away, but that is just my opinion and kind of my viewpoint on it. But I really think that we were given the moment that Rick loses that hand or gets it injured to the point where he has to take it. So it's all very exciting. We only got 2 weeks left, and they really are kind of hinting this is not it. This is not going to be the original planned 6 episodes, 1 season thing that they had initially announced way back when they told us that they were going to do this. I think with the response that they've gotten from the fandom and just maybe with the story, and not only that, here lately Scott Gimple with his interviews at the red carpet premiere, that he's dropping those quote-unquote breadcrumbs, wanting to lead up to a crossover spinoff to bring all of these characters back and do it right, do it proper, close out this corner of the Walking Dead universe and not take any chances, not risk pissing off the fandom and make anyone feel like they're cheated. So I think as far as that's concerned, I think that kind of confirms that this is going to be more than 1 season. They're going to need more than 1 season to tell this story and do it right and not do anything stupid, because we see also within this preview, and I kind of missed those snapshots, but Denai Guerrera and Andy Lincoln are co-creators on the show. They are co-executive producers, so they have a lot more say. So if they're down for it, I think they're going to do it, and that kind of helps lean it in that direction where I really think we're going to get more than 1 season of this. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed content like this, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It goes a lot further than you realize. Help me make that push to 1,000 subscribers this year. So until next time, take care. Bye.